So I made a post about the seventh house being like spiritual realms, like being representative and symbolic of the spiritual realm. Like you're meeting other people. This is the first house that doesn't belong to you. The sixth house is the last house that belongs to you. That's where you're supposed to like be building your reality at. Tending to it, the karmic maintenance of it. Like, are you taking actions that support your reality, support your dreams, support what you want to build? And so it's like when you get to the seventh house, you're dealing with other people, you're dealing with their reality, you're dealing with the seven deadly sins, seven chakras, 7 days of the week, you're dealing with all of this energy. So you're in the spiritual realm. And like with the seventh house being opposite the first, it's everyone is showing you where you're not defined in your ego. So you're gonna get a lot of ego checks, especially in relationships too. It's the shadow house. Like the seventh house is the shadow of you. So it's like when you're dealing with other people in relationships, they're like seeing what you don't see in yourself. And that's why you always have to be present. The first house is about presence. It's like being here on earth. Like you're not like I have a Pisces rising, like you're not out in the other places. Like that's what Neptune has taught me with it going through my first house and Saturn. Being present in who I am so nobody can define it for me. And so with the seventh house, it's like it's your reflection of yourself too. So if people are able to influence you, that's like that's not that means like your first house is like being you're not stepping into your ego in certain places. And so people are projecting onto you, this is identity negotiation. They're like, well, you are this. And you're like, no, I'm not that. But they're like, you're not acting like it. So, stuff like that. So that's where it gets confusing. And then that's when we get into the eighth house and we're blaming other people. We get betrayed by people, but that's because we betrayed ourselves. We did that self-abandonment shit. So it's like, we can't really be mad at everybody. So it's like extremely important to know who you are, that I am, stepping into your own energy so no one else can be like, you know, distorted anyway or question who you are all the fucking time. Like that's also really fucking annoying. So that's what that is. Aries energy, that's the first house, is protection over yourself. That's the first thing. You can protect yourself by being present. Like that's like where no one can judge you. Like you're your own person. Like you're